Hello guys, today you will embark on your first recorder lesson. So to get started, I want you to go to morozicmusic.com and then you will hover over the recorder tab, click lesson 1, and that will take you to the Be a Recorder Star sign in. So to get to the actual method book, you're going to click on the picture. And then I'm already signed in, so it remembers me, but you will need to put this access code in only one time, so if you use the same computer, it'll remember you. And so let me walk you through the first 6 pages, which will be our assignment for today, pages 2 through 6. So at the beginning here, we have a lovely picture of how to have correct posture, so you're sitting nice and tall. Your left hand needs to be on top, and since you are, we're in reverse, this is my left hand, so you're going to have to do your left hand, and you will notice that there is a hole on the back of the recorder. Okay, so here's the front with all the holes. There is one lonely hole on the back. That is for your thumb. And you got to make sure that you're using the flat, squishy part of your thumb, not the tip of your thumb, because you want that hole completely covered so no air is getting through. Okay, so that's the back. I've got my left thumb covering the back hole. And then you just need to use the flat part of your fingers to cover the first 3 holes with your left hand, finger 1, finger 2, finger 3. Your right hand thumb does not have anything to cover. You're just going to rest it on the back as support, and then your right hand fingers will be covering the 4th hole, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Okay, we will only be worried about the left hand holes today, but in the future your right hand will be playing as well. So let's talk about how you're going to put this in your mouth. So first you should see how it is curved. You're going to put that curved part, rest it on the bottom lip, just like that, okay? And then you're just going to take your top lip and put it over top of the recorder, just like that. You should not put this whole entire thing in your mouth. You should only have just enough inside your mouth to cover the hole, just like that. So not like this. That would be incorrect. So you just rest it on your lip, just like that. You also do not bite it. So your teeth should never be touching it. It's just your lip and your top lip. Okay? And then how to get your notes to sound. A lot of kids make the mistake and go hoo, 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 and they blow air like an owl. But you need to use your tongue just like you would a mallet on our xylophone. So you get noise by hitting the xylophone with your mallet. So how you're going to get noise correctly with the recorder is your tongue is going to tap the roof of your mouth. So if this is the roof of your mouth, your tongue is tapping it. And then you can either say do or to. So do, 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 do. And all the while my air is going and the air gets interrupted with your tongue hitting the roof of your mouth. Okay, so you're blowing and the tongue goes do, 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 or whatever rhythm we have. All right, so those are the basics of how to get started. So we're gonna go to page 3, which is the next page. Okay, this is all review of the music staff. If you're 4th grade, we hit really, really hard how to read notes on the staff. Remember your cheats for lines. They have a different cheat, and I like ours better. So let me zoom in here. Okay, so remember the line notes are every good boy deserves fudge. And then the space notes are F-A-C-E. Okay, today you will only be worried about B, A, which is in the space, and G. Okay, so you can read through all that information. It's a review on theory, but let's go to page 4. And your first note, yay! Okay, so to play B, it only requires 2 fingers, your thumb and your pointer finger. Okay, so you're going to put your thumb on the back, pointer finger, first hole, nothing else is covered. Your right hand is just hanging out here for support. You should rest it on your lip. blow very gently. This is a very easy instrument to overblow. The amount of air that you need is if you have a candle and you're trying to just get the flame to flicker but not go out. So go ahead and try that once. Just hold your hand out and try to just tickle your hand with the air. Okay, now do the complete opposite and try to blow as hard as you can. Okay, so that is too much. Now back it down to where you're just making the flame flicker. Okay, so that's the amount of air that you need. It's like this much air. Okay, so I've got my thumb on the back, first finger. Make sure the holes are completely covered with the flat part of your fingers. If any air gets out, it changes the note. But this is what B sounds like. Okay, so if you are not getting this sound, either your thumb on the back is coming off, your finger on the front is coming off, you're blowing too hard. Those are usually the common mistakes. So as you can see, if my finger comes off of the hole, the note changes. See, I'm not even lifting my finger off, I'm just letting a little air come through and the note changes completely. So again, can't stress this enough, make sure the holes that you're using are completely covered, and this is what B sounds like. Okay, so there is an exercise using B in number 1, quarter notes and quarter rests. Okay, the next note is A. It's really easy. You leave the fingers down that you had for B and add your second finger. Okay, so now I have thumb 1 and 2, and that's A. Okay, and then one more note for today. Scroll down to exercise 3. So I've got first finger, second finger for A. Third finger is going to be G. Okay, so this is what G sounds like. And again, make sure all of the holes that you're using are completely covered, no air is getting through. Make sure your thumb is not sneaking off the back, and don't blow too hard, just nice and gentle. Okay, and then exercise 4 puts B, A, and G all together. So you're going to go through page 4, go to the next page, page 5. This is for you to practice on your own. They give you rhythm examples, and you can pick either B, A, or G, or a mix of both, or all three if you want, and play the rhythm. If you click the play button, you will see the star count you in, and then the star will keep a steady beat for you so that you can keep track of where you are. And if that's too easy for you, you can increase the tempo with the plus sign or decrease the tempo if you need it a little slower. So go through those. And then down here we've got some more exercises using B's and A's, and then A and B together. They're just introducing you to half notes, which you know how to read already. Remember, 2 beats, half notes, and then quarter notes, 4 beats. Okay, so just work through those examples. And then we get to the last page today, which is page 6. They're going to be working on G more. And then you get to put all 3 notes together, B, A, and G. And then this is a fun exercise down here, air control. You're going to click the start button and see how long you can hold B. Okay, so remember, you're only using this much air. So if you take a big deep breath, fill up your belly, okay, and then just see how long you can make that last, and then it will keep track of the time for you. So I'll just press play for now. Pretend I ran out of air. I'm not going to do it for the whole time, but see how it put 7 seconds in there. Then you go on to A, go on to G. If you think you can do even better, you can reset the times by clicking the reset button. And then if you want to take a screenshot of your scores, you can email that to me. That would be awesome. I'd love to see how long you can hold each note. And then your last exercise today will be Hot Cross Buns. It's a song you'll probably recognize from your childhood somewhere. But we're using B, A, and G, whole notes, half notes, and quarter notes. So make sure you're counting. I would suggest when I teach recorders in class, I always have them count an air finger, okay, and then you play it. So, for example, if I'm doing hot crust buns, I would be fingering the notes. It starts on B, then A, then G, but I'm going to count the rhythm. So it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, second line. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that would be counting and fingering. That way your brain can focus on less things at a time and it's not getting overwhelmed. Once you've got the finger coordination down and you know how long each note's going to last, then you can try playing it. And remember, you are using your tongue just like you do a mallet on our xylophone. So to get the sound to start, you would tap the xylophone. To get the sound to start on your recorder, you're blowing the air, and the air is being interrupted by your tongue. So on the first line, it'd be B, A, G. Or with your tongue, you're saying do, do, do. And the tip of my tongue is touching the roof of my mouth. It's not touching the recorder. Okay? So that takes you through the first lesson. If we go back to my my website, below the Be a Recorder Star information, you will see the video that I'm currently recording right here. Your assignment, so watch the video lesson, do pages 2 through 6, and then I have an additional song for you to try right here. And then here's a recorder checklist to make sure if you're having issues with the sound, make sure you walk through each of these and make sure that you're doing all of those steps. So that is your first recorder lesson. As we continue on, we'll learn more notes and more songs, but that's enough to get you started now. So I would love to see some videos of you trying your first recorder lesson out if you want to send those to me. And then again, if you have any questions, you can contact me on my website or you can email me. I just love to answer any of your questions and I'd love to hear from you. So enjoy your first recorder lesson and I will see you again next week.